I'm actually doing this video over. I did a video a few minutes ago and I deleted it because some technical difficulties, meaning I didn't know what the heck I was doing. I want to harp on two-way rights for a few minutes. All women, but especially black women, need to be armed. Need to go out and get their carry concealed, their weapon, their training, and their ammo. Um, two right gun two rights are loosening up in New York because of I think the Bruton um, law that came out. But New York, New Jersey, kids like California are still anti two-way states, but it's getting better. I would suggest anybody go out and get your guns and get training, even if you are against guns. It's better to have it and not need it, as the old saying goes. Get your gun insurance because this way, if you're ever in a self-defense situation, you let your lawyer do the talking. And like the experts say, if you're in a self-defense shooting situation, you don't say anything to the police. They say if you have to say something, say you're in fear for your life, call 911, tell them there's been a shooting at such and such address. Um, don't be holding the gun when they get there, of course, because they're going to be coming in hot, as they say. Learn your local laws. Get your carry concealed because that comes into reciprocity. Your state might have up to 30 states that have reciprocity. It might only have two, it might have none, like I think New York. But as it expands with, hopefully, we'll get nationwide reciprocity. You already have your carry concealed. Not knocking constitutional carry. It's great. But you want to be able to go state for state if you can. This is where carry conceal comes in. Um, it's a lot to do with two-way. Huge subject. Nonviolent felons getting their two-way rights back. You have some violent misdemeanors convictions that you can't get your two-way rights back in certain states. So, if you're eligible to, I know that the pure two-way right people will say, look, I don't need a piece of paper. I know what the Second Amendment says. I personally, not suggesting this, but as long as you ain't sticking a gun in somebody's face out here doing crimes, hey, whatever you do is your personal business. Tend, how you proceed to protect yourself and your family and I guess your property in theory. But learn your laws, learn your local laws. That is very important. And train, not only train physically, but train mentally. What's going to happen? What am I going to do if this happens? Set yourself up in situations like that. I don't think it's being paranoid, just being more mentally proactive. So that is my little spill or shtick on two-way. Something I only covered maybe a half a topic. It's so broad. And when you go to these classes, I think the one thing you're going to keep hearing from instructors are this is only a foundation. This is only a very small foundation. You have to get in there because it's your responsibility to get, as deep as you can into the laws and the interpretation of the laws and inertia of what can happen. Because it probably never will happen, but it could. You never know. Better to be prepared with the knowledge beforehand. Anyway, that's my little shtick. Outie.